Welcome to the beginning of a new adventure. My name's Andy, and in this episode, I'll be riding my folding bike to the sea. There's a storm coming. It's extremely wet and rainy already. Here's my bike all loaded up. I've got my tent on the back, 2 bed rolls for extra comfort, and then my backpack, and on the front I got a bunch of food and stuff in there, enough to last me a few days. And what better place to begin? As the rain's coming down, I think it's time we get on the road. So I'm out here again on the rail trail, but this time I'm heading in a different direction. So I'm heading towards the coast. I'm doing about 32 k's until I reach the coast, and then from there we'll try and get a ride up to the top of the Coromandel, which is where the best fishing is and the most spectacular scenery. But it's not too good for riding up along that coast road. You'll see why in a minute. Just for now, we're on the rail trail, 20 k's, find a campsite. Absolutely bucketing down with rain. It's pouring down over there. And all the hills behind me, covered in black clouds. Just farmland stretching off into the distance, and the mountain range. The mountain range out to my right there. 20 k's along here, and then I found a spot on the map where I'd like to camp for the night. It's going to keep drizzling on me. I really want to be careful that I don't lose any of the gear. My water bottle's just sitting on there. Don't want to lose it. It's such a beautiful time of year to be out here in New Zealand. It's springtime. The grass is like so green. The trees, some of the trees are blooming. There's birds everywhere. It's just beautiful. This trail is really flat, so it's super easy to ride. Of course, it used to be an old railway. The whole trail, if you go right from the beginning, you can ride all the way from the mountains to the coast. Probably about 100 kilometers. A Dutchman could do it in a day. Kiwi riders aren't really that keen. I think New Zealanders just aren't that keen on cycling. As you can see, I'm the only one out here on the trail. It's just me out here. It's just me in this whole big place. Look at that cloud. Let me know where you're from in the world. Do you see this kind of thing? Or is this just because we're on an island? Hopefully, we're not going to get completely soaked tonight. I'm prepared for it. I'm kind of prepared for it. But, you know, the weather here in New Zealand is so changeable. What can you do? Thanks for joining me on this ride. It's great to have you along. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you want to see more like this. All right, I just want to talk you guys through how this stuff is attached here. So I've attached the tent and the bedroll with some tire rubber that I've tied underneath the bike, and that's tied to the frame. You can see it there. That's the rain gear, that's just sitting there. Same with my packet of chips, that's just sitting there. And my water, and that's why the water fell off. But now I've put that tire strap around the water so that won't fall. Hopefully that won't fall off again. The backpack's sitting there and that's attached by this belt. Hopefully that will hold it all together. Hasn't come off yet, but just be mindful of that. On the front, again, it's a bunch more of my stuff in here and some food. And I've got a beer there. I think I need to drink that, actually. Cut down on weight. Let's try again. I'm not getting very far today. I've really got to get going because these black clouds behind me are gaining on me. My water keeps falling off. I'm afraid if it hits the ground again, it might break open. Oh, I'm going to have to do something about this water. I'm going to have to attach it better because this is stupid. It's perfect riding tonight. It's just beautiful out here as the sun's going down out to my left, out to the west, and I'm just riding off just towards the horizon. It couldn't be any more perfect and chill, and it's just me out here on my own, and I'm just absolutely in my element. So I'm a little further off than I'd like to be at this point. You can see the sun setting behind me. I was hoping I'd be about 1 kilometer away, but I'm probably 4 k's away from where I want to camp. I better actually start pedaling instead of looking around at all the beautiful nature and stuff. Rainbow out that side and sunset out that side. This is perfect. So my campsite's right up ahead. Well, it looks like where I'm going to camp. I haven't been here before, but judging by the map, right up ahead could be a place to camp. And I seem to be the furthest distance from the road that I've been this whole trip. This is peaceful. This could be perfect. I want to see if I can get down here somehow. Either under the bridge or alongside it. Let's hope no one comes along in the night. I think I'll be just out in the open somewhere if they do. Alright, here's the camp. I'm not going to shine the light too much because I have heard some gunshots, so I know there's people out on their farmland shooting rabbits and things around here. but I'm quite far away still from any houses. Got my tent up. There we go. And hopefully the bugs won't be too bad because I'm right next to the stream. There we go. I'm inside my tent now. And there's just the smallest raindrops falling on it. Don't know if you can hear that, but that was a gunshot. It's quite far away. All in all, a successful day's riding, and I think I'm going to have a beer just to celebrate. So cheers. Uh-oh. Cheers. Oh, that's good.
Good morning. It's nearly 5:30 in the morning and I can hear the farm motorbikes. So I think I better move my tent just before I get woken up by cows. Let's get going. I've got my hobo stove. Hopefully I can boil up some water.
Not a bad view. Not a bad view at all. Oh my goodness. So last of my water. No more water for 20 Ks. Ooh, I gotta get going. I stopped there for like 2 hours. Took a long time to boil that water. I wouldn't recommend a hobo stove made out of a small bean can. You could make one out of something bigger. Probably work a little bit better. I was enjoying this so much I forgot that I was making a movie. Good morning. Here's a sign. Whoa, we're 100 Ks to Auckland. All right. So I guess you can keep going that way, and you can go all the way to Kaiawa and probably all the way to Auckland. We're going this way. We're at Kopu. This is our first look at the Thames estuary. To all my London fans, this is the Thames estuary in New Zealand. I'm just enjoying the riding so much, I keep forgetting to film. It's super nice, it's really peaceful. There's a few other cyclists this morning. The road is really good, the cycleway is super good here. Super cruisy. Only 2 to 3 Ks away from Thames right now. And it's looking pretty flat all ahead. Alright, so from now on I'm alongside of this main highway. It goes up the coast and it's not good for cycling, so I'm going to have to find a ride up here to get my way up to where the beautiful beaches are. It'll be totally worth it. There is no point to trying to ride the road. Yes, I made it all the way to the coast. So the rail trail actually ends here at Thames Wharf, and the only place to ride now is alongside the road. So I've made it as far as I could come on the bike. I think it's time to fold it and catch a lift. Wow. Okay, I made it. I got here in one ride all the way to the top of the Coromandel. I'm way up here in these beautiful bays and beaches with my folding bike. I have myself a spot over there in the motor camp. This little village that I'm in has 12 inhabitants that stay here year round. Of course, in the holiday times, there's a lot more people come along and enjoy this place, but for now, it's just me out here on my bike. I'm surrounded by beautiful mountains, trees, tropical looking water. Oh my goodness. I just want to take a swim. It's super hot. I'm staying over here. There's a campsite. It's $17 a night. But the whole village, there's a little village in here with a few houses and stuff. There's no shops. There's no, like, people don't have fences. There's no cars. There's one road that runs behind there. And I think in the whole time I've been here, I've seen like 2 cars the whole day.